Hey guys, Kevin here, and this is Pure Reviews, where I review all kinds of products. So if you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And in particularly, if you find this video useful or helpful, be sure to hit that like button before you go. Maybe leave a comment saying thanks. Really helps with the channel a ton, and I greatly appreciate it. So today's product is available on Amazon, and I've included a link in the description that will take you to the product page where you can see the current price point, see if it's on sale, all that lovely information. But what is it? So today's product I want to share with you is a 4K night vision goggles by a company called APEXEL. This is the box it comes in once you order it. Once you open it up, you are going to get a little user manual that tells you how to operate it. It's pretty self-explanatory. We're going to cover a lot of the features. You're going to get a little cleansing cloth to keep the lenses nice and clean. You will get a USB to USB Type-C charging cable to plug it into a brick or your computer to charge up. Then you are going to get this little guy right here, and this is a strap that you can utilize so that way you can have it around your neck if you want. I prefer to keep this off personally, but it is optional to put on. If you can put these sides and then kind of just clip it out if you wish. Then it has a little thing, it has a little SD card in here. So then you're going to get the device itself. So here it is. As you can see, it is nice and compact. It's super lightweight, so it's not like heavy carrying around. It has on the bottom right there, you have a way to attach it to a tripod or a monopod, which helps stabilize, because this thing can actually record 4K footage and can take up to, I believe, 10 megapixels of photos. So it works really, really well on that aspect. Right there on the sides is where you will attach the strap if you want. And then in here is a hidden trap door. And so this is where you will go ahead and put in the 32 gigabit micro SD card, and you'll also put in where you will plug in the power adapter to charge this guy up. Now on the bottom here, you will see it has a focus wheel, so it does have a nice manual focus. As far as the range on this thing, it can go for up to 300 meters, which is like a little over 950 feet, so it can go quite far. Depending on what you're looking at, if you're like to do bird watching or work at wildlife, etc., it has a long range on it. Now on the front here, so on the left side, that is the optical lens that you're going to be looking through. And then right here in this concealed section is where there is an infrared light. So this thing does have infrared at night, and it has 5 different levels. So it can be adjusted in the brightness, depending on how far the object is that you're looking at, which is just a nice little feature. You can also just turn off that night vision if you don't want to have that on. So how you turn it on, there is a little power button. So all the controls are right there on the top. So you'll just turn on the power button right there. And then you'll see it has a nice big screen here. This is a 3-inch LCD screen. So it's nice and bright when you're looking at it. You don't have this up against your eyes. You do just hold it from a distance and look at the screen, which is a nice little feature. You have a plus-minus button over here. That's going to allow you to zoom. So this thing does have a 5x zoom, which just means you can get closer. It's a digital zoom, so it makes it closer to the object that you are looking for. Then right here in the middle, this button is what's going to activate, basically turns on the infrared light. So you can just turn that on and off if you want. To change between taking pictures and recording video, that's just this button right there. And then how to activate it, you're just going to simply tap the power button and it will start recording and stop recording. And then you're going to hold down the power button to turn on and off the device. The big M button in the middle, that is going to activate this, basically the setting screen. So you can adjust the video resolution. For example, I have it set at 4K, which is only 25 frames per second. But you can drop it down if you want to sacrifice the quality for increased frames per second. It also has your image resolution of what those photos are. Once again, you can have higher megapixels. That's going to take up more memory versus the lower megapixels. You can adjust the white balance. You can adjust the time that you're taking videos, whether you want it just for a couple minutes, whether you want it for 5 minutes, whether you want it longer. It has a frequency you can utilize on that. It also has, you can turn on and off the date tag if you want. You can change the exposure if you're in an area you know you're always under or overexposed. You can change that manually. You can change the auto off setting. So if you want it to power off to save your battery life, you can do that. video prompt you can watch on this, your footage on this device if you want. I personally find it easier just to either plug it in or take out the SD card, which is typically what I do, and plug that into the computer. You can obviously change and set the timer clock. You can change the language, continuous shooting modes. You can set up delay. It has an anti-shake, so if you do shake a lot, you can put that on to help minimize the blur. And then you can format the SD card and reset it. So you have lots of different settings, all accessed by that M button. I do want to touch on battery life. So this does have a 3000 mAh battery. That's going to get you around 6 hours. That's drastically going to change depending on if you have the infrared on and looking through the screen and all that. So there's multiple aspects that can give you a little bit more battery life or drain it. So just plan on about 6 hours worth of battery life. As far as the aperture is an f2.2 and it has a 7% field of view, so or 7-degree field of view. So those are kind of the specs on this little guy. Like I said, if you like taking video or photos or just checking out wildlife, I think this is a great little digital option for you, especially with the night vision. It's just kind of fun to play with, especially if you go out camping or in the wilderness. And for those reasons, I think the photos look great and the videos look great. And for all those reasons, I do highly recommend it. If there's something that I didn't cover that you're a little curious about, feel free to hit me up in the comment section. I do typically respond. And that is it until the next video. You guys, take it easy. Congrats, you made it to the end of the video. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated for the support. Be sure to hit that like button on the video. It really, really does help out. And if you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell if you want to get notified when new videos come out on this channel.